her, she think of the big bump. Roll around with a big drum, getting this money since I was a low one. I got you think of my love song, yeah, roll around with a big drum. Tryna kill some, yeah, orange skin, how we blow some.
What's poppin', guys? It's your girl Taecashhh. Welcome back to the vault. You already know how I'm coming. We get into these coins, okay? So today we're gonna be doing a little shoe unboxing. I'm gonna be showing you guys my startup shoe collection. Now, I've never really been a sneakerhead. I've never really been into shoes, to be honest. My brother was more of the sneakerhead, so he was always the one copping kicks for me, buying my shoes, or like the 1-2 times I would find myself at the mall and find a pair of shoes that I liked and I'd get them, but I never really cared too much about them. And now I'm in a relationship with someone who's a super sneakerhead, so he's been quite a bit of an influence. But I mean, like, I've always, like, you can ask my friends, like, I always say I don't have shoes. Like, I have shoes to wear to work, like, you know, like your everyday kicks. I have a whole bunch of slides, and I have a few other kicks. Just know my shoe game is mad weak right now. So I took it upon myself and said I need to step my sneaker game up in big 2020. And I started shopping for some heat. My style in shoes has always been Nike. Okay, I've never really been a huge Jumpman fan. You always catch me in some Air Maxes before you catch me in a pair of J's. Sadly, very sadly, I fucking lost a pair of Vapor Maxes. I had a pair of white on white, all white Vapor Air Maxes, and my dumbass fucking left it at my Airbnb for my birthday, and they fucking threw it away. Like, they literally threw my kicks out. Like, they threw my kicks out, fam. And I've just been down ever since. Those are $300 pair of shoes, and they're in the garbage somewhere. They probably resold that shit in their flea market the next weekend. And I'm not mad at them. I'm really not mad at them. But I just wish they wouldn't lie to me.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
But anyways, so I lost my all white pair of shoes. And if you know me, I love me some all white pair of shoes. So the first shoe I went and copped was at Yorkdale, Foot Locker in Yorkdale. Shout out my girl Brit. I got myself some 97s. And these are my new all white babies. So these are the Woman Air Max 97s, white on white and pure platinum. The comfort level is 4 out of 5 stars, and these are size 10 in women, and they came up to $254.97 Canadian. So the next pair of kicks that I went out and copped, I was at the mall with my boyfriend. We went to Fairview Mall. He was more doing the shopping, and I kind of just said, like, you know, if I find some kicks, I'll cop some kicks. I just needed a black and white shoe, so I got my all white pair of shoes, and now I need a black and white shoe that I can wear, you know, and kind of alternate between. And it was a struggle. All the kicks that I really wanted, like the shoes I had my eyes set out on, didn't have it in my size, and that always happens to me because I wear size 10 women, which is 8.5 men. So even if I find some fire kicks in the women department, they literally always never have my size. Or if I find fire kicks in the men's department, 8.5 is sold out because it's kind of a common size. Like 8.5, 10.5 are like common sizes for men, and then you have the big feet niggas, but whatever. These are the Nike Air Barrage Low. Hope I'm saying that right. Barrage. Yeah, Nike Air Barrage Low in size 8.5 men. And these are my black and white heat. So the Nike Air Barrage Low in black and white, comfort level at like 3.5, 4 stars. They fit kind of loose. Maybe I just don't know how to tie them right, but they're in size 8.5 men, and they came up to $192.10 Canadian. The next pair of shoes that I went out and I copped, I went to a shoe store called Livestock downtown Toronto. I don't remember the exact address or location, but it's somewhere in the Queen and Spadina area. I really wanted to get red pair of kicks. Like, I have so many red clothes and no red kicks. Like, it literally does not make any sense. I went to the Champs outside of the Eaton Center. Shout out my boy Bibby. He showed me some fire red, white, and black ones, but they just weren't what I was looking for. They were hard, but they just weren't hard enough for me to cop that day. I kind of like put it on hold, and I told them, like, you know what, if I don't find absolutely anything else, I'm gonna come back and cop these. And I went to Livestock, saw these Huaraches, and I had to get them because I literally have never seen them in blue. So, you know, to me it was kind of like, you know, like a limited edition, like you won't see these everywhere. And I copped them, the blue white Huaraches. These are the Nike Air Huaraches Run DNA CH1 in white game, royal blue, and neutral gray. Comfort level 5 out of 5. They're super comfortable, in size 8.5 men, and they came up to $192.10 Canadian. So my fourth pair of shoes that I went out and copped, I ordered them off of Cakes on Fire. I downloaded the app on my phone. Did like an impulse shopping. Like, I was so disappointed that I didn't find the shoes or find 2 pairs of shoes. That day, I literally went out and said my budget is $1,000. Like, I need to spend $1K today and caught myself some fire. But I literally only ended up buying some clothes from the Adidas store and these blue Huaraches, and I was pissed. I went home and hopped on Cakes on Fire and literally ordered these shoes, and I got them so fast. Like, I don't think it took more than 2 weeks for these shoes to show up at my door, like to the point where I had more than one package on the way, and I thought the package that got delivered was the other thing, and it ended up being my shoes. But these are the Nike Zoom GP. These are the Nike Zoom GPs in black and white and Canyon Gold. Comfort level 4 out of 5 stars, in size 8.5 men, and they came up to $156 after shipping. Shipping was an additional $30, and they came super quick. Like I said, super fast shipping. So the last pair of kicks, last but definitely not least, okay, we have my first designer sneaker. Some Balenciagas. Don't mind the box. I honestly don't know why it even looks like that. Like, that's so funny. I don't know why it looked like that. Clearly, whoever was handling shipping this box in store was just, honey, doing the fucking most. They're literally my favorite kicks ever right now. So these are the Balenciaga track sneaker in blue, pink, white mesh, and nylon. Comfort level, definitely 5 out of 5. I can run a mile in these shoes. These are size 10 women, and they are $1,190 Canadian. So that's it for my startup shoe collection, shoe unboxing. Let me know in the comments what heat you think I should cop. Like, I still need a pair of red kicks. Let me know some heat. Like, tell me what shoe you think I should get. Like, I literally have zero sneaker knowledge. I don't know names. I don't know dates of drops. I don't know the history of Jordans. None of that shit. I just cop shoes if I like them, if they're hard enough, if they're authentic, if they're different, I'm gonna cop them. So now that you guys kind of see the type of shoes I go for, let me know some heat. Like, put me on some game. Tell me what shoes you think I should cop and what shoes you want to see me unbox next. I wear size 10 in women, again, size 10 in women, 8.5 in men. So if you know that shit not gonna be in my size, don't get my hopes up. It's been real, guys. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I post again. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.